Stick around. First up, it's all about Lindsay Martinez, celebrity trainer. She is 50 years plus and still has a six-pack. You won't want to miss a second of this edition of Passport to the Palm Beaches. You're watching Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm Jacqueline Journey. One of the best parts about living here or visiting here is the lifestyle. You don't need a gym, you don't need a membership, all you need is the great outdoors. And today I have a really special treat for you because we're here with Lindsay Martinez, celebrity trainer, by the way. She is 51 years old and look at this. I mean, you are in incredible shape. How do you do it? Like, what's your routine?
I have a lot of things that I do, but actually being here and living outside is really conducive to exercising. You want to be out here. You want to get that serotonin boost that you actually get from being outdoors and grab the negative ions that are in the air living by the ocean or visiting by the ocean, and that really changes your serotonin levels. It increases them. It does so many different things, and it's made my life that much better being here. And as a personal trainer, I actually offer this to my clients. They actually think I'm the greatest. It's not me. It's this environment. It's living here.
So today you're going to work me out a little bit. I'm a little nervous. Okay, so what are some of the things that we can do to keep ourselves in shape that's going to be great for the whole body and for the core?
A lot of things that you can do that I generally do is I engage your quads and engage your glutes. And that's generally the greatest thing to do to increase your metabolism. It gets your heart rate out. It doesn't get you running back and forth. It's really easy on your joints. So a lot of lunging, a lot of squatting. You generally engage the largest muscle groups and that you get more bang for your buck when you're working out. It's amazing for just your cardiovascular system without the run, without the pounding. And then when you're at a beach like this, there's so many different things that you can do. For me, when I have visitors come from out of town, which I have a lot of visitors actually coming from out of town that call me or get me on Instagram or wherever it is, for me to actually come and train them here. And it is astronomical to work out at a beach. This is the #1 spot that I would ever have anyone go to.
So talk about why that is so important to work out at the beach and some of the benefits, because people who don't live on a beach don't know, but it's really fantastic. You can get like 10 times the workout.
Oh, it's actually 50% more burn calories from, so the actual resistance you get at the beach from having an unpredictable surface and an unstable surface makes you engage every single part of your body, especially your core. And when you engage your core, those are the opposing muscles to your back. And a lot of people, especially people that sit down all the time and have those office jobs, those people don't engage their core enough, so they get back problems. So a #1 benefit of working out on the beach here is that instability that engages your core muscles, your obliques, that completely strengthens your stomach, which takes the onus off your back. So, but the biggest thing about working here is that big ball of sun in the sky. And I'll tell you why, because vitamin D is responsible for so many things. And people coming from colder climates that actually live in colder climates, those people have higher cholesterol levels, actually really higher cholesterol levels in the winter, because what happens with the sun outside, which is your natural source of vitamin D rather than taking a pill, is that the UV rays combined with your actual cholesterol and your body synthesizes vitamin D. You can't get better than that. And vitamin D helps with stress, it helps with anxiety, it helps you absorb calcium for your musculoskeletal system, and it increases serotonin with everything that you do out here. It is the #1 spot and the #1 way to get your vitamin D.
Now, if there's somebody out there who's sitting on the couch eating potato chips, I do like to do that too, but they maybe want to start working out, what would you recommend? Like, what's a good beginner course for someone? What should they do? Is it walking, bicycling? Like, what would be a good way to introduce yourself into working out?
To introduce yourself, probably I'd say by walking. It depends very much on the individual, but walking is amazing. Speed walking is amazing. Speed walking at the beach is astronomical. And then when you get past the point, it takes actually about 2 to 2.5 times more energy to walk on the beach than it does on hard pavement.
It's much harder to keep your balance, and so you really are engaging every part of your body when you're walking on the beach, and it is a little uneven. And
we have the instability and the unpredictability of the sand. Again, it makes it functional. It's not just you're walking on a pavement, it makes it functional. You're engaging your core, you're engaging your obliques, your glutes are intact, your quads are intact, and if you take your shoes off, it's even better, because now you've got this amazing salt water on your body, which is infused with magnesium and iron and zinc and potassium. And I can't even tell you what magnesium does to your body. is just phenomenal. And I also suggest, if you can, if you're visiting here or if you live here, make sure you do it outside for the vitamin D, for the minerals that are in the air, for the negative ions that are in your air. Because when you exercise, not only getting the negative ions that produce serotonin, really produces serotonin, but you get that amazing happy hormone, which is the serotonin and the other ones, that actually convert at night, they convert to melatonin. And when serotonin converts to melatonin, we get better night's sleep. All around, the exercising just increases your life. It just takes a little bit to get there. Once you get over that hump, you can't imagine how you could live your life without it. It's just happiness. It's pure happiness. You got to ease into everything. Sometimes it's really great to go to the personal trainer and really know what you're doing first. Always check with your physician to make sure that you are capable of doing what you're going to do. That's the number one thing to do always. And make sure you hydrate. Really important to hydrate. But you don't want to do anything that's overtaxing. If you do need to lose weight, you want to do maybe something that's not so impactful on your joints, like swimming. Swimming in the ocean is amazing for all the vitamin C that we're talking about. Vitamin C meaning S-E-A, not C. So swimming in the ocean would be amazing. And if you don't have the ocean, swimming in a pool is phenomenal. If you need to lose a little bit of weight, you don't want to tax your joints. You know, and if you can get to the ocean, and if you are visiting here, this workout on a beach, even walking on a beach, is so much less impact on your body and on your joints, but it's so much more of a muscular workout that it's safe. It's a safe way to work out.
Okay, great. So we have the things we should and shouldn't do. What are the things we should and shouldn't eat? One thing we should cut out of our diet, like right now.
Okay,
and
I can only name one.
Add to our diet. Look, I like food, so I'm only giving you one.
Okay, can I actually say that a little bit differently? I am of the philosophy that if you eat poorly all the time and occasionally you eat well, this does nothing, absolutely nothing. However, if you eat well and occasionally eat potato chips, because I know you like them, that does nothing either. So it's really important never to diet. It's important to adopt a lifestyle, of exercise and healthy eating, and occasionally have what you want. And it translates interestingly, because say you're going out with your friends on a Friday night and you're on a diet. Let's take that first. You're on a diet, and if they're having pizza and Diet Coke or Coke, whatever it is, like, oh my gosh, I'm on this diet, I totally want to have this, and you do it, and you say, you know what, it's Friday night, I'm going to do this, and you have 5 pieces of pizza you haven't eaten, so I'm going to start my diet on Monday, right? From Friday to Monday, I guarantee you're going to eat everything you can possibly find because you're dieting on Monday.
All right, so I'm a little nervous if I can keep up, but let's go work out.
Let's do it. You ready? Awesome.
Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, only in the Palm Beaches. I'm still sore from that workout with Lindsay. She's absolutely incredible. I highly recommend her. Check out her website, lindsaymartinez.com. Still coming up this hour, we're going to try out some cryotherapy, the new celebrity craze. But first up, this is all about salt therapy and halotherapy. This is the new celebrity trend. They're building salt rooms in their homes. Stay tuned for more Passport to the Palm Beaches. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. You're tuned into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm Jacqueline Journey, and as promised, we are here in the Salt Room at the Salt Chamber in Boca Raton, Florida. This place is fantastic. If you want salt therapy, this is where you need to be. Now, I know a lot of you have heard about wet salt therapy. You know, gargle with salt water if you've got a sore throat, something like that. This is completely different, dry salt therapy. All the celebrities, the athletes, they all adore it. And now we're going to give you the inside scoop. We're here with Renee Stern at the Salt Chamber. Hi, Renee.
Hi.
Thanks so much for having us today. I'm so excited to show everyone the salt walls. So explain to me the difference, because there is like a decorative salt wall and then there's actual salt therapy. So what is the difference?
So the difference is a salt wall, such as over here, is Himalayan salt bricks. They're 8x4 by 1s, and that is actually for decor, ambiance, because it's being backlit. And it's translucent, so it helps to give all the mineral content that you see the pretty effect on it. A salt machine called a halo generator is what creates the salt therapy effect. So if you do not have that in the room, when you're inhaling pure sodium chloride, you're not getting the therapeutic effect.
So they're using like pharmaceutical grade salt, essentially, in what you manufacture.
Right. It's made in a medical grade facility. It's actually pharmaceutical salt grade, pure sodium chloride, 99.99%, as in a hospital that you would use. And it actually clears, it's all dry salt. So it actually has anti-inflammatory benefits, antibacterial, and super, super absorbent.
So who is this good for?
It is for anybody who has sinus issues, anybody who has respiratory issues, anyone who's got allergies, headaches, COPD, cystic fibrosis, emphysema, even acne, contact dermatitis, rosacea.
And what about the colors? Are these all natural colors?
Yes, they're all natural colors based on where they are taken out of the mine. So the pink is the closest to the core of the center of the earth, so it's actually more mineral content, it's deeper, more pinkish hues, darker, and there's more iron and things like that, whereas the white has more grayish hues in it.
For me, the detoxification is really interesting because with all the pollutants in the air and everything that we're exposed to these days, that seems so healthy and relaxing, you know, just sitting in the booth and reading a book or, you know, doing whatever you want, but getting all of the benefits of that halotherapy. It's pretty extraordinary.
It does, because the respiratory system, as you're actually inhaling through the cilia fibers that actually capture all that the toxins and allergens. And as you're breathing, it's going down, the particle size is so small, less than 2 micron sized particles, it actually can reach the deepest layer, bottom trachea of the lung. And that's where I always call, there's having a party with the bacteria and mucus and congestion. And so as it's going down, it's actually eliminating, absorbing all of that, so your body can now release it, and through drainage, sneezing, coughing, runny nose, which is just like the body when you get sick.
So these particles are so small, they're literally
So
going in
small.
through your skin.
It's able to penetrate
And you're
the
breathing
epidermis.
them in. Cool.
is
So
giving
how
the
long do
benefit.
you go in the booth, let's say, to get the best amount of benefit?
The booth is 10 minutes.
And how about in a salt chamber?
In a
or salt
room, you're looking at 30 to 45. But you can also, the Halo generator has 9 preset settings. So just like your car seat, you can change it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes if you want to relax longer, 30 minutes, so you can adjust it accordingly.
And can you use this every day? Is it?
Every day. I've had some people actually with cystic fibrosis who have used it 3 times a day because it eliminates all the drainage and the mucus and congestion, that it helps tremendously.
All right, we're here with Leo Tonkin from the Salt Chamber. This place is amazing. Thank you so much for having us here. I am in love with the salt walls and the halotherapy. How did you get into this?
Really, you know, I wasn't looking at it because I never knew anything about it. So like most people, it's something I was not aware of. So when I became aware of it, I was wondering why I never heard about it, especially since it's been around so many years over in Europe. Didn't know it was a medical treatment there. It was covered by health insurance. And so the further I dove into understanding the business is when we looked to see what was the market here in the United States. At that time, there was only 12 facilities all throughout USA. And that's when I did a career shift and said, this makes a difference for people's lives. So let's do something really great. And it was a great business model. And here we are almost 8 years later, and we've done about 600 plus projects of putting in salt therapy facilities, rooms, add-ons all over the place.
Now that we tried out salt therapy and halotherapy, it's time for cryotherapy. I'm the most nervous about this segment. Stay tuned for more Passport to the Palm Beaches. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. You're tuned in to Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm Jacqueline Journey. A little nervous today because I'm going to try cryotherapy, but I hear it's absolutely fantastic, truly popular with celebrities and particularly athletes because it's great for recovery after physical activity, anti-inflammation, anti-aging, even a mood booster. This should be really fantastic. I'm excited to try it and boost my metabolism. Let's head in and meet Natasha, one of the owners here at Boca Cryo. Here with Natasha of Boca Cryo, and you and your husband Jan started this a few years back, and sort of what was the thinking in getting into cryotherapy?
We decided to do a place for complete recovery. There's a lot of gyms and people work out and people are very fitness oriented in Boca, but they don't recover properly, so we're all about recovery.
So this is cool. Explain the process. You go into the cryo booth, and how long do you actually freeze?
You're just in 150 below zero for 3 minutes. You come out and you feel amazing.
That's cold.
We take a temperature read before you go in, and you drop about 30 to 40 degrees, and that's when all the magic happens.
Wow. I'm a little nervous. Is it scary the first time?
Yes, and that's a normal way to
So
be.
don't even try to make me feel better. It is scary the first time.
It's scary, but the thing about our chamber is we use fresh air. We don't use nitrogen, so it's very safe. The cold air in our chamber is evenly distributed, so it's like walking into a freezer. So that's where the anti-aging comes into. When you want to preserve your fruit and vegetables, you put them in the freezer or the refrigerator. So it's a preservative, just like we all want to look young and beautiful.
So it only used to be for really athletes, celebrities. Now
Correct.
it's for everybody. I mean, it's
Everyone.
pretty reasonable, right? How
Right.
much does it cost to do cryotherapy?
So at Boca Cryo, we offer a special, so 2 for 1 for any of our treatments. We have 7 different treatments. And the reason we do that is maybe cryo would be good for other people and local cryo might be better for someone else. So we let you try everything we have here and see what works for you. And then you can pick a package, kind of like a la carte.
Excellent. Yeah, you actually have a lot of different services here too. People can get the cryotherapy, the localized cryotherapy, and what else do you have?
So we have 7 different services. We have the salt room, we have compression. We do cryofacials, local cryo, and we also do magnet therapy. And we just got the M-Sculpt, which is a toning of your muscles, which is FDA approved to increase your muscles by 16% and remove fat by 19%. And it goes great with the cryo because cryo increases your metabolism.
I can't wait to get started. I'm a little nervous though, right? But you say it's going to be okay.
You're gonna be great.
Excellent. All right, let's go get frosty.
Okay.
All right, Natasha, moment of truth.
All right, you got this.
All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can feel all the hairs in my eyelashes like freezing instantaneously. It's really cold. Ooh. Woo.
All right, you did it.
That was awesome. I thought I would completely hate that, and it's amazing. Oh my god, first of all, I feel like I'm in a rock music video because the cold air is all over the ground. But I feel really like energized.
Yes.
Like very, I'm in a great mood. You were 100% right.
Good.
Wow,
And
that
you
was really
survived.
cool. I want to do it again.
You survived 150 below zero. Yes. Very good. Good job.
That was so cool. First of all, when I first jumped in, it was like this flash of cold, and I could feel like my nose hairs and my eyelashes were starting to freeze a little bit, which was a little disconcerting. But it's amazing you don't feel like you're freezing. It's actually really invigorating. I feel really awake. It was amazing. Thank you so much
You're
for sharing the
welcome.
cryotherapy. I
You're
love
welcome.
that, Natasha. All right, guys, stick around for more Passport to the Palm Beaches. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches. Thanks to everybody who joined us for this first season of Passport to the Palm Beaches. I've been your host, Jacqueline Journey, and this is our last episode of the season. You have to check back, see when the next one's going to premiere. You can check out my website, jacquelinejourney.com, for more updates. As always, I'm going to leave you with a quote from my motivational book, The Divas in the Details, the Celebrity and CEO Inspired Guide to Confidence, Courage, and Style. And this one is my favorite of all. You're going to love it. Are you ready? It's from Mae West, and she says, "You only live once. But if you do it right, once is enough." Thanks for watching Passport to the Palm Beaches. Here we go. From stem to stern, this yacht, the Envision, is absolutely amazing. We're gonna head out to sea and hopefully catch some fish. We're here at Swank Farms. You are gonna absolutely love it here. The Palm Beaches are known for their lush beaches and extravagant lifestyle. This gorgeous stretch of land along the east coast of Florida is home to some of the wealthiest zip codes on the planet. And we're gonna be bringing you the very best in luxury, lifestyle, extravagance, and adventure. So get ready, it's time to discover, dream, and explore. Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, only in the Palm Beaches. Let's go work out.
Let's do it.
Incredible. This is just gorgeous. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Absolutely.
This is Passport to the Palm Beaches.